Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing and Tour Reviews. In this video, we're going to take a look at Diamond ProTech's Pro60 coating. Let's do it. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this coating. Just a quick backstory. I have been installing Diamond ProTech coatings, not the Pro coatings, for the last year and a half, right around there. I love them, how user-friendly it is, whether it's the paint, the leather, the glass, the interior coating. No matter what it is from Diamond ProTech, I have had really good feedback from my customers. I put them on my own vehicles and I can see how they're performing, and I absolutely love their coatings. So what I decided to do is, if I like them that much, why not go for their Pro line? So I am Pro certified. I got certified, took the test and did all that stuff and got certified. So, but this is gonna be my first time I've installed Pro60. So you're gonna kind of get my real world reaction. So this is a two-part coating. It's gonna have your base layer and then your hydrophobic layer on top. I wanna read a little bit of the back just so you guys kind of understand what this is, because it's easier for me to read than try to remember because I have a very terrible memory. PHPS is the hardest of transparent silica-based polymers that cure at natural temperatures. It is corrosion, UV, and heat resistant and provides the highest surface hardness and abrasion resistance that technology can offer. Diamonds are the best, hardest natural material on the planet. Our Diamond ProTech scientists have developed patented methods to create an enriched nanodiamonds and carbon nanotubes that can combine a natural carbon lattice coatings over the surface to create impervious barriers. It does say that it's scratch resistant. It doesn't say scratch proof, but being a coating, it's hard. It's gonna help resist some scratches. Corrosion oxidation resistant, enhanced water beading, oleophobic, and dirt repelling, which is where the self-cleaning capabilities come from on a coating. Tree sap and bird dropping resistant, chemical resistant, and diamond armored 9H+. And as Diamond ProTech says, this is not a ceramic coating, it is a paint coating. Pro60 coating is made of 100% inorganic polysilicone infused with millions of nanodiamond particles, creating the most extreme scratch-resistant coating available on the market. Okay, so like I said, this is a two-part system. So if you're a certified installer, you will get this when you order this. You open it up, and the first thing you're gonna see is you're gonna see a warranty card, and it is made of metal that you can give to your customer. And it has numbers on the card. And then what they can do, or I can do it, scan the QR code and you can register the warranty. They do guarantee this coating for 5 years, 60 months. So in here, like I said, you have two products. So you're gonna have the Pro60. This is going to be the very first step of the coating process. And then you're gonna have the Pro Hydro 2. And it's called Hydro 2 because they had a Pro Hydro and they have updated it and made it even better. So Pro60, you're gonna apply it to the car in 1 to 2 elements of the car, which means like a fender and then maybe half a door, something like that, or maybe just a full fender. And you're gonna wait 1 to 3 minutes and you're gonna polish off the excess. And then you have to wait 1 hour and then apply Hydro 2. And this one, flashing occurs in 2 to 3 minutes, depending on humidity and heat. Wait for tiny droplets to form, then wipe excess off with a microfiber towel. So on this 2024 Traverse, I washed it, decontaminated it, I compounded the paint because there was a lot of probably wash-induced scratches. It's a 2024, it's got 18,000 miles on it, something like that. Most likely car wash damage. And then I polished/jeweled. I jeweled the paint with a rotary to bring out the gloss. And this color, when you guys see it, is just absolutely amazing. It's got tons of gloss right now. And then I used Diamond Body Prep. That is the prep you want to use before applying any Diamond ProTech coating. It's going to remove any polishing oils, anything you may have left over on the surface. It's going to leave you a nice, clean, virgin paint so you're ready to install the coatings. All right, so here it is, 2024 Chevy Traverse RS. You guys, don't get me wrong, I love the look of this piano black, but it is a pain in the butt. That is a pain in the butt. Cleaning it was so tedious. Yeah, just not fun. But we have tons of gloss. I compounded, and then I basically polished/jeweled the paint. We have a ton of gloss inside here. As you guys can see, just look going down that door. I do like the back end of this car. I think it looks so slick. Look at all this gloss we got. It looks absolutely incredible. All right, let's get started. Okay, so we're ready to apply the Pro60. Now, if you look really close at the bottom, I'm hoping I can show you right there, those little beads. Diamond ProTech puts little beads so it's easier to shake it. It actually gets everything mixed up really well. Just want to shake it for about 15 seconds. But before we get started while I'm doing this, I want to mention that the back of the box says to apply two layers of 60 and then Hydro 2. But their latest video on this product, which is from January of 2025, it says 1 layer of 60 and then Hydro 2, because I don't think we'd have enough in a 30 mil to do this car twice anyways. So we're going to do one layer of 60, and then we're going to put Hydro 2 on top. So to get started, we want to prime this up good. That is good right there. Then we'll just do small sections, and I'll turn the timer on my watch, and we'll just go from there. Okay, we're going to cut this hood in half. Actually, let's just go on over to the edge here. There should be plenty on here since I just primed this. One thing I've always noticed about Diamond ProTech's coatings is they seem to self-level when you're applying them. Okay, I'm going to start my timer on my watch. And we're just going to kind of watch it. We're going to pay attention to it. This is going to be my first time using this, so I want to make sure that I get it done right. This is going to kind of give me my idea of my flash time. I don't remember if this is supposed to rainbow or not. I can definitely see a rainbow. Let me show you guys. Yeah, you guys can't see it. Camera doesn't show it very well. No big deal. You just have to take my word for it. It's been 1 minute right now. I'm going to use 2 towels. I can see lines where I applied it, which is great. It almost kind of looks to me like it's starting to dry out. If that makes sense. Starting to haze. How about that? That's a good word for it. We're going to go to the 2-minute mark. Coatings are all dependent on the environment in which you're applying them, which it's not hot in here. It's about 63 in my garage. There's not a bunch of humidity either. We're at 48% humidity on my humidity gauge, so we're good. All right, we're at 2 minutes. I'm gonna use a low nap side of this towel first. We're just gonna wipe it. Oh my gosh. This is why I love their coatings. They are so user-friendly. They make easy work for you. Okay, then we're gonna take a long nap of this side, this towel. Just gonna come in and just make sure we got everything. Oh, that feels amazing under the towel too. Sorry about my stool making a bunch of noise. And that's it. It doesn't get much easier than that. Just want to check, maybe see if I see any high spots. This color wouldn't show it very well, especially in here. I don't see anything. Let's move on to the next section, which is going to be right in front of you guys. I'm not going to show you a ton of this, but so after you first get the coating on your applicator, after that you only need 10 to 15 drops. Now I'm overlapping slightly into the section that I've already applied it to, just ever so slightly. Okay, look at this light. You see the lines going up and down? That's the coating right there. You can see it really well. I wish I could actually show you better. There you go. You can see the coating right there. Those aren't scratches. If you look at this light, there's where I've already buffed off earlier. And there's the coating right there. You can see it, just like lines. It's really hard to get the camera to focus on that, but there's the coating right there. We're getting ready to wipe off here in just a second. And you will need multiple towels on a job like this. All right, let's see what it feels like. Oh, butter. Absolute butter. I do circles. I feel like when I do circles, I do a better job on coatings as far as not getting high spots. I mean, you can do straight lines, but I feel like these very small, tight circles with no pressure, I feel like these do the best. And any time you're installing any type of coating, no matter the company you're installing, you gotta watch where you're pushing the coating into these corners, these edges, onto the next adjacent panel. You just gotta really pay attention to where you're pushing the coating, but this looks absolutely fantastic. Look how good this paint looks. Oh man, this thing looks incredible. But it had tons of gloss before, so as far as seeing if it has more gloss, I don't know. Really can't tell you. But it's that simple. Really hope I can show you guys this, but the Pro60 right there, you can see, is a rainbowing coating. As you can see on this door, I've already done this door. It's super simple, which I've come to love about all the Diamond ProTech products. All right, so the base layer is done, and I've got, let's just see. I can't really tell. I think about a little over a quarter of this bottle left. It's hard to see because the white thing's in the way. I don't know if I could have done 2 coats. But being it says it's a 2-stage on their newest video and says one of the base coat and then one of the hydrophobic coat. It's been almost an hour since I did the hood. I'm gonna wait just a little while longer before I put Hydro 2 on. All right, so we are on to Hydro 2. Right here, I have already done the hood and the roof and the A pillar, B pillar, C pillar, you know, all that stuff, so I can get it lifted up on my lift because I can't reach it once it's up there. And man, does this make the surface super slick. And it does bead up like it says. So let me show you guys. Hopefully I got you guys in a good position to be able to see it. And in my garage, once again, we are sitting at, actually right now we're right at 50% humidity. And it's about 65. It says it should take 2 to 3 minutes. It takes about 2 minutes for me to start seeing the beading. Actually, less than 2 minutes to see the beading, but about 2 minutes and I wipe off. But I tell you, it's slick when you put it on. I don't understand why more people aren't talking about, I've said this before in my videos, Diamond ProTech, because their products are so good. Okay, so what I do is I always reset my watch and then go again. And I just want to see how long it'll take. Let's see if I can show you guys on here. You look at right where that light is, you can see the beads just starting to come. Let me zoom you in here. Right there, you can see the sweating. But it's only maybe 10% of it sweating, so we want to wait until we get a lot more. Right now, we're at about a minute, but I can see quite a bit of sweating in here. I do see a spot that I missed. Right up in this corner. I don't know if you guys can even see that. But the sweating is very apparent now. Yeah, hopefully you guys can see all that. But man, wipe off is, whew. I was hoping I could show you guys. This color just doesn't work out too good on camera. Okay, so it's been 2 minutes and 5 seconds. And basically, like I said, I'm seeing tons of beading on the paint. It's so smooth when you wipe it off compared to the base coat when you wipe the base coat off. I thought the base coat was smooth, but nothing like this. And this is slick. I keep saying smooth, slick. Nice and slick wipe off. And then this, oh my gosh, it's crazy. And be mindful, once again, like I'm looking at this black trim, as I'm wiping it, I'm pushing that down on the parts of the black trim that I haven't even coated yet. By the way, Diamond ProTech does say if you find a high spot, you can either apply the Pro60 base coat or hydro to remove it. Just apply it over top and immediately wipe off. I think on this color car, even if I get one, I don't know if we'll see it. Maybe on the black trim we'd be able to see it. So this is basically the finished product. And it looks incredible. Looks so good. Tons of gloss, making that metallic really stand out. In the sun, it's gonna be awesome. Of course, it's cloudy today, but I cut the top it and then I do the bottom. I don't do like a, half. I'll come down to this body line and work my way over just above where it says Traverse, and I'm gonna fill it in. That's it. And then I'm gonna put more on. Not like a moron, but more on. And then I'll finish out the bottom. I do go right over the emblem. Take this all the way across. And I'm just gonna fill it in. Just like we're coloring. Just like that, it's done. I reset my timer. Man, I can't show you guys nothing on this color. That's the worst part. I can't see. I can see it in person. But not on camera. The beading. You guys will just have to take my word for it. And then all I have to do is wipe it off and keep moving around and get the whole entire vehicle done. All right, so it's very windy out here today. You guys, sorry about the noise. There's nothing I can do. I'm checking it out for high spots, which I have seen none. But on this color, I think it'd be really hard to see it. But my gosh, this thing looks incredible. It is so slick to the touch. It's unbelievable how slick it is. Let's see if we got any high spots on like the mirror. Black is where you're really gonna see it. This thing looks killer. Because I did these two. I don't see anything there. Yes, don't pay attention to the wheel wells. My daughter lives on a gravel road. It's gonna be trashed. Nothing we can really do about that. I think it looks so good. Once again, Diamond ProTech for the win. I'm freezing out here, short sleeve shirt on. I want to get this done and get it back inside. This car looks amazing. All right, so as you guys can see, the car is dirty. It's been a week. This is my daughter's driveway. As soon as she took it home, that's what it looked like. It just is what it is. It's been a week, but I want to do a water test. I don't want to have to clean this terrible grill. So I put a couple towels here. Hopefully that's going to stop it. We're just going to spray the hood because I just got done putting a glass coating on it. And she wanted me to do an inside detail because the dealership that she bought it at did not do a very good job. I cleaned and conditioned all the leather, all that good stuff. And just put Diamond ProTech diamond glass on all the glass surfaces. So it'll be hydrophobic when she drives. But anyways, let's check out the hydrophobics. I'm curious myself. I've never seen it. It's my first time using Pro60, any of their Pro products. First time I've ever used them. We're gonna try it first on the hood and gonna see what it looks like. Yeah, nice and tight water beads, which is what we're looking for. It sheets off nice. Now let's do it on a vertical panel. Let's just do it right here. Oh yeah, look at that. That's what we want to see. You want to see that water just fall right off the paint. That works great. I could do this all day long, but I'm not. So yeah, there's the hydrophobics of Diamond ProTech's Pro60. All right, so that's going to do it for the Diamond ProTech Pro60 coating. This is their 5-year, 2-layer coating, as you guys saw in the video. Fantastic results. As always, that I have found every time I try a new Diamond ProTech product, very, very user-friendly. And that is so important. And there's no reason that all companies' products can't be that easy to use with today's technology. There's no reason they can't be as easy as all the Diamond ProTech products that I have tried. The results are fantastic. The car looks absolutely amazing. It's super slick to the touch. So as you saw, a week later, I did the hydrophobic test on it. We sprayed some water on it, and especially the vertical panel. That water just floods right off of it, which is what you want. Really tight water beadings. It's going to help with self-cleaning, bring the dirt from the top down. It's going to help you with, obviously, UV resistant, as it says. And it's going to help you with bird droppings and anything that's going to splash up off the car, off the road. It's going to help protect the paint. So just a quick review of what we did. We applied the Pro60 coating and then waited 1 to 3 minutes before wipe off. In my temperature in my garage with the humidity that I had, about 2 minutes was absolutely perfect. Wipe off was a breeze. It just felt so good wiping off. I wasn't dragging the towel or anything like that. It felt really, really good. And then I waited an hour, and then we put on Hydro 2. And that was about a 2 minute also, 2 to 3 minutes. I actually pushed it on the roof about 3 to 4 minutes at one point just to see, and it still wiped off extremely easy. And then you wait 2 hours and your customer can have it. It's ready to go. My daughter absolutely loves it. It's super glossy. And hopefully, like the box says, it is going to be scratch resistant, not scratch proof. That's very, very important. And it's gonna have all the self-cleaning properties, everything you look for in a coating. Diamond ProTech has it. Super easy. Their Pro60 coating. Definitely recommend, if you're a professional detailer, go to Diamond ProTech, get certified in their coating. It's a test you have to take. And then once you get that, then it opens up your ability to be able to buy the coatings, the pro coatings. And I'll tell you what, this is the first pro coating I've used. I can't wait to try their Pro36, which is a 3-year, and then their Pro120, which is a 10-year. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys did, please give me a thumbs up. Hopefully this video did help you, especially if you're a professional detailer looking for that coating company that you can rely on, products that are gonna do what they're supposed to do. They're gonna last as long as they're supposed to last, because their glass coating is a year coating. I've got over a year now. I've got a year and 3 months, year and 2 months on my truck, and it still looks like the day I put it on. It looks absolutely fantastic. I have their body coating, it's called Diamond Body. It's an 18-month coating on the paint. It's been right at a year and it still looks absolutely fantastic. Leather coating, everything they have is super easy. It's holding up to the expectations that they give you. And like I said before in videos before, that's very hard to find in this day and age in this industry. So thank you guys so much for watching this video and checking it out. Really appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed yet, go down below the video, hit that subscribe button, join the Fat Family. We'd love to have you. We'll see you in the next video.